This is already too much. This is... Wait, what? I actually don't know how to set this up. You know, that's a bad idea. Hi. How are you? Right, you're being stood up on my shoe. No. Yeah, this is how I'm going to talk to you the entire time, by the way. I have an idea. Let's hope it isn't shit as my other ideas. Hello! Hi. Sorry. Did your girl boss too close to the sun? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why I'm recording. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Wait. Someone help me. Sorry, I'm currently sat in front of a TV screen right now. Hi, how are you? So, the reason why I'm recording this is... I actually have no idea. Probably some mania. Let's see what happens from this. Hi, my name is Sebastian Shepherd, and I'm chronically watching It Girls, and I'm delusional enough to believe that I can be one. Thank you very much and goodbye. No, I'm joking. I'm currently been left alone to my own devices for 2 weeks. My house is empty. Invite? That wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm 17, doing performing arts as every delusional person who wants to be famous does. And honestly, I'm shit terrified because I know my dream will crash and burn into the ground like Guy Fawkes, but like, it's fine. Maybe if I'm delusional enough to believe in myself, it will happen, but that's pretty much what every other white gay man does, and to be fair, they always do. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an unsuccessful gay man. That needs to be studied. Maybe I'll do that. So, not gonna lie, future's not looking bright. You know why? There's many things why that's not looking bright. But I'd rather not think about that because life's too hard for that, and I don't want to cry on video. So, right, what do I want to talk about? You tell me. Let me know. Because I'm not sure. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll talk about. I was just talking about it and then I just went off on a tangent. I'm scared, bruh. Because I'm not talented like these other bitches. I can't fucking sing like Jeremy Jordan, dance like Madonna. Who? Josie Lemon. Jose Lemon. Oh my gosh, not Josie Lemon. Carrie, I'm sorry. And I can act fine, I guess. I guess I'm decent. I'm good enough to land myself on a level 3 course, but like, as far as drama school is concerned, right now where I am, I don't think I'm going to get in. And that's terrifying since auditions and applications are literally within the next couple of months. And I keep putting it off because I just don't want it to end. I don't want college to end. I don't think 2 years was long enough, and I think I spent last year trying to be someone who I wasn't. Or maybe that's a lie. I was being me, but I was being what I thought was the best version of me, and it wasn't. I hurt a lot of people last year, and probably one of my biggest regrets. And I think how that applies now, since I spent all of summer trying to figure out how to move on and change, now that I feel like I'm an actually decent version of me, I don't have long left to just be silly and hang around with like people on my course. I have to worry about the future, and that's really scary. Because I don't think I'm ready for the future. And you just look around and you see all these self-made people like Emma Chamberlain, Quinlan Blackwell, and Tara Yummy. And what I realised was they all started young, they all started making something or putting themselves out there on the internet when they were young. And that's really fucking inspiring. Because I can do that. I could try and do that at least. Or I'm not trying to say I want to be the next Quinlan Blackwell. I wish, fucking hell. But what I am saying, I really need to try and bridge out, and I really need to start putting myself out there. I need to start investing in skills and talents. I'm sorry if this is like really fucking boring to watch. Don't worry. You can click off. I won't stop you. I can't stop you. I wish I could. But yeah, that actually felt really nice to get out. Oh my gosh, it's like therapy. Thanks, guys. I don't know. Why do I want to cry? This is never gonna get uploaded to YouTube. I would not upload this to YouTube. I don't know. The world's scary right now, and I'm very scared. Which a bit ironic since I'm currently sat in England and not in the places who are actually like fully in danger, like Palestine and stuff like that. It's just, when did the world get so complicated? Because when I was growing up, when I was younger, like shit like this didn't feel like it happened. Like 2010s, what wars were going on, actually? Maybe I was just young and naive. To be fair, I was like, it's still in single digits for age, but yeah, it's just like, when did the world get so complicated? And I wish I was a teenager in the early 2000s so I could have grown up whilst the internet was growing up. Because maybe then I could have been Quinlan Blackwell or Emma Chamberlain or Tara Yummy. And it feels, looking at these artists that have popped up like Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Rowan, it's disheartening because they're not overnight successes, they're 10 years in the fucking making. And have my 10 years started? Have I made anything worth enough that people would look back and say, that's when it all started? Or am I just another fucking drama kid in drama school? Or in college, even? Some delusional kid who wants to make it in the industry but has done zero to put themselves out there. And that thought fucking terrifies me. It's why I'm doing this now. Because if I continue going how I'm going, I will never make anything of myself. And that's not what I want. I want to be something. I want to be fucking performing on stage, singing to audiences who are singing my songs back to me, being on interviews and magazine covers and photo shoots, and walking the red carpet with my fellow castmates. Like, that's the shit I want. I want that. And thinking about it makes me so happy, even though all of it behind scenes is so much work. That's the work I want to do. I don't want to be some fucking server at this one hotel in a spa for the rest of my life. I don't want to be a fucking in an office cubicle. One sec. Subscribers can see it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not what I want for me. And here's the other thing with that though. If I want to be famous, is that just because I'm narcissistic? And I think I deserve to be famous? It's not that I think that I deserve to be famous, but I want to be. I think I have the fucking balls to be. I can do fucking iconic shit. So why the hell not? Sorry, I'm just getting good material. Grammys, streamies. This is terrible lighting, by the way. I usually look a lot better than this. My hair's so big. By the way, as you can tell, I'm not naturally ginger. I'm brunette-ski. Editing Seb, if you can insert a picture, if we can do that. Well, this is fun. I'm having a great time with you. Well, yeah. I want to be. Well, we established I want to be famous, but I'm currently in no position to have even started doing that, and I have literally less than 0% chance, which is impossible to become anything in this industry. That's what I've established so far. So as you can tell, I really believe in myself, don't I? I it's not that I don't believe in myself, it's just I'd be realistic here. How many fucking how many people are in LA saying they're trying to make it as an actor or a singer or a musician? Let's be real. And I'm not even in LA, I'm in England. Which, no offense to England, but I don't really want to be on English TV. Like when you're in the USA, that's like the whole world type of shit. The USA is like the whole world television to me. And like England is like, well, English television. Honestly, if I'm being really fucking honest, I don't even want to go to drama school. I do. No, that there's a lot of value, but like it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. If you want to go to drama school, by the way, so when you go to drama school, you have to pay for every audition that you do for a drama school. So you can do that through UCAS, which is cheaper, but you only have 5 slots. Or you could go to a private one and pay up to 60 to 70 or even more than that quid for an audition. Fucking scammers, excuse my French. And it gets better if you get the rare opportunity, and trust me, it's fucking rare, to get a an offer, you have to pay 300 quid to secure it, or up to 300 quid. It's not all 300 quid, but still, that's a lot of fucking money. And as a person who comes from a family, you know what? He's a kicker. I'll talk about it with you. I trust you. So both my parents are nurses, right? It's my mum and dad. My dad's theatre nurse, my mum's a bed manager. So to be fair, my parents make quite a good bit of money. But here's a kicker. Should I be saying this on camera? Let's just say my parents are going through their own shit financially, which means it's up to me to support my drama school future, basically. They'd help pay towards living, but as far as paying for drama school, I have to do that. And drama schools usually go for about 9 grand. More than that, 9.5. So I could get a loan that I'll be paying off the rest of my life. That would probably become useless since, again, it's incredibly rare to make it in this industry. I just don't go. But where do I go from there? And here's what I wanted, what a part of me really wants to do. I want to fucking move out of England. I want to go to the USA. The only thing that's stopping me, by the way, is Donald fucking Trump. The orange that he is. Fucking Cheeto. And another thing that's stopping me is what's going on in the world. Because it's like, what's the point in doing anything creative when the world's going to shit? I feel so useless. It feels pointless to become a creative because all this shit is going on in the world and it's so scary, and you feel like you should be doing something to help, but what do you do? And even if you are trying to do stuff to help, it's just you or a couple thousand people, and that's the best because everyone's so distracted by their phones and what they're watching, and it's mental. It's actually mental. I'm right. I'm laughing on the inside a little bit because it's like, who am I? Who am I to be talking about this? But from my purely white male gay experience, that's what's scary, yeah. But yeah, and it feels bad because it just feels like I'm wasting an opportunity that someone again in Palestine could have had, or someone in a lot worse situations could have had. But then again, if I don't go for drama school and I just give up on my dreams, is that also wasting my opportunity? You see how I'm like doing fucking backflips in my head? It's a lot. Can you tell I'm losing my mind a bit? Also, don't go to college. It wrecks you. You'll just feel ugly, unfunny, and honestly just talentless. Genuinely, that's all I felt the entirety of college. And is that because I keep comparing myself to other people? Probably. But how am I not supposed to? Believe in yourself. You could be the best version of you. Everyone is beautiful. Well, guess what, Mary? Not everyone's beautiful, okay? There's some ogres on the street, I'll tell you. Is that Charlotte? To be fair, I'm probably one of the ogres on the street. Yeah. And I found no love. Zero love. Where are the gay men? I was promised gay men. I can't find anyone in college who's gay. That's a lie. There's plenty of people in college who's gay. None of them want me though. I'll just die alone. Okay, that's really dramatic coming from a 17-year-old. I forget that I do have a good. Let me do some mental maths. A good 70 to 60 years left of my life. But it feels hopeless. I feel hopeless. Can you tell my mental health's like. And speaking of mental health, that shit too. There's been days where I've just been not miserable, just like it's hard to describe. I'm trying to look. I'm finding it. It's not like you're sad. You just feel like I want to say colorless. You just feel fucking colorless, and you wake up and it's genuinely it feels like you. It feels like you're trying to like start a fucking nuclear collider, even if that's a thing, just to wake up, like to get out of bed in the morning. Sorry, my lighting. But it genuinely it feels fucking crazy to just try and roll out of bed in the morning. Genuinely, it's so hard, and it's like when did just like getting out of bed become hard for me? That's how you know you're not doing well, because it's that, and then it's your days just blending into each other, and the complete lack of want to do anything. That and just crying for no. I'll start crying now. It's that and just like crying for no reason. Jesus Christ, one of the days I literally cried like 8 times. I don't even know why. And it's like spread out through the day. Like generally, God knows why I was crying. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, the weather's nice. But yeah, life shit. What do you expect? But I hope one day I do make it. If I'm really honest, I have like not a gut feeling, but I feel like no, like a gut feeling. You know when people say, "Oh yeah, I'll become famous," and you can tell they just like don't believe it. This might just be me being delusional, but I think I will. Some way or somehow, there's a fire within me that won't let me give up. Will that be the death of me? Probably. But I don't know, dude. I have potential, and I hope one day that will come to the light. Either that or become a serial killer by 30. Either way, people will know my name. Joking, fucking Christ, could you imagine? Like, if I'm involved in, like, a murder mystery, and they're like, well, he said that in a YouTube video in 2025. Get him. That'd be fucking fucked. But thank you for listening to me rant and talk about random shit. That was actually quite therapeutic. I will be doing this again. And yeah, toodaloo. Everyone is beautiful.